Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is JT Bricks here, back for another LEGO Star Wars video here today. And as you all know, we've pretty much got all of our 2021 rumors to rest. We've pretty much learned about everything we were supposed to be getting for the rest of the year. So I feel like it's time to move on ahead and look towards 2022. And today's video, we're going to be looking at some original trilogy 2022 set ideas. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Starting out today's video, I think the obvious selection for a new 2022 original trilogy set has to be an Imperial TIE Bomber. Obviously, we haven't gotten one in over a decade, and we've heard some problems about what LEGO can and can't do with the TIE Bomber. I believe that they said that they could make one, and they've obviously thought about it, but considering just the price and the scale and all the play features, it's just too hard to do, and they're not doing it efficiently or as well, at least the way they want to. And, those concerns are legitimate, obviously, but I think that ultimately, eventually, we should get one, and 2022, 2023, around that range, to me, sounds about right. I mean, they're going to need to make some more original trilogy sets. They just made a TIE Fighter, an X-Wing. Why not add on to the fleet with something like a TIE Bomber? It's a great vehicle. It's something that people obviously haven't seen in a while, and it's something that a lot of people, including myself, would like to see, so why not, LEGO? Continuing on, I think it's about time that we also get a new AT-ST, as in a traditional Imperial AT-ST. The last one we got was in Rogue One, and, it's fine. It's a good model, but the last two we've gotten have been okay. We got the First Order AT-ST thing, which didn't even have a head, so, that's that. That's, it's its own thing. And we also got the AT-ST Raider from The Mandalorian, which is a great model, but it's obviously from The Mandalorian. It's a little bit different. It's not really a traditional AT-ST, and I really love the AT-ST model. I think it's awesome. I think the Rogue One is pretty solid, but I think they can definitely upgrade it and do better. But we just need to get that original trilogy and an Imperial paint coat on it, as we did not get that with the Raider, and I think it's about time we get a new AT-ST, so why not 2022? Now, not so long ago, we got a rumor that the $800 UCS set this year was going to be a Death Star of some sort, and now that's more leaning towards an AT-AT. So, with that being said, why not LEGO make a new UCS Death Star or Death Star 2 that is paneled up and is more of a traditional UCS model, not really a playset? I think that would be awesome. Obviously many of us did not get the original Death Star 2 here, which is great. They haven't made a Death Star 2 since, and the last Death Stars they've made have obviously been the play sets, so they never actually made a UCS like normal Death Star 1, I guess you could say. So for them to make something like that would have been absolutely amazing, but obviously they haven't done it, so why not 2022 or beyond? I mean, I think that it's definitely something that's in demand. Everyone knows the Death Star, everyone loves it, maybe some sort of Starkiller base even, but to me, the Death Star would be absolutely awesome, so why not LEGO? Now, another set to me that is kind of underrated is honestly the B-Wing. Never owned one of these in LEGO Star Wars form, but they're not super talked about or as iconic, I guess you could say, as the X-Wing or even the A-Wing and TIE Fighter and all that kind of stuff. And, just going back to the traditional aspect of the fleet and all the vehicles and ships that you see in the original trilogy, the B-Wing's there, and it's a pretty cool one. I mean, it is unique, that's for sure. It's not as iconic as some of the other ones, like I said, but it's certainly one that we haven't gotten in LEGO form in quite some time. I think it's been like 5 to 6 years. It's a pretty nice set. I mean, the old one is nice, but they could definitely improve it. And like I said, it's been a while since we've gotten one. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we know LEGO's going to make original trilogy sets every year, and, they're going to repeat some, and that's the way it is. But one they haven't done in a while has been the B-Wing. And, to do something like that, considering the fact we've gotten so much X-Wings over the past few years, to do something like a B-Wing after like 5 years would be nice. So that's something that I guess. Moving beyond that, an idea I had that I thought would be pretty neat would actually be another dual set we know, or at least we are rumored to be getting a Ahsoka V Maul dual set, obviously one of the $20 dual sets, which a lot of people love, including myself. And you've gotten a few of these in the past. You've gotten the Mustafar one, Starkiller Base, you're about to get, this Mandalore dual set, and why not do an original trilogy Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader Death Star dual set? I don't think we've ever actually gotten one of these before, or at least anything even like it. And you could obviously include Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, some stormtroopers, maybe some of the crew of the Millennium Falcon and such. There's a lot you could do with this set. Obviously, it's supposed to be $20, something small, but still, we've never gotten anything like it before, as far as my knowledge goes. And I know we got that one Death Star set where we have Obi-Wan with the reactor thing and all that kind of stuff in the canon, but ultimately we haven't gotten a traditional dual set like this, and it would be something unique. And again, at the end of the day, there's only so much original trilogy sets you can repeat and remake, and LEGO needs some new ideas, I guess, and why not something like this, Now, so many figures that we don't really get to often are these Rebel Alliance troopers here that we see on the Tantive, and these guys in this battle pack came out a long time ago, and it's a really cool set, a lot of nostalgia for this set, but we haven't gotten a Rebel battle pack like this with these types of troopers in a long time. This is the only one, the first one, and the LEGO hasn't made anything like this since. And to me, if they were to remake this kind of set, almost kind of like they remade that Imperial dropship battle pack with the Shadow Trooper and 3 Stormtroopers, that would be really awesome. And just to have a battle pack with these 4 Tantive troopers would be pretty cool. They're pretty cool troopers, pretty iconic, pretty memorable, and very collectible in my opinion. And to have a battle pack that would army build them, that would be awesome. So why not LEGO? Why not? Now, another set that we haven't seen in a long time is the Jabba's Palace set, which I think last came out in 2013. And obviously, there's some like issues and such with the Jabba set and the Jabba's sail barge and all that kind of stuff. So, if you want to look more into that, you can search up, your own video about that. That's a whole like subtopic. But regardless, we haven't gotten them in a while, and the old models are pretty nice. The Jabba's Palace, in my opinion, could use some work. I mean, you could also throw in the Rancor's Pit into this kind of area, I guess, of Jabba sets. But Jabba's Palace is certainly a very iconic set. I mean, we're going to get the Book of Boba Fett soon, and obviously that's going to take place on Tatooine, probably in Jabba's Palace. So I think eventually LEGO's going to remake this set. Maybe it's more Mandalorian inspired than original trilogy, but regardless, I think we definitely need a new Jabba's Palace. And obviously, continuing off of that conversation, you could also include Jabba's Sail Barge from 2013. And I'm not going to lie, the model here is really nice. Great minifigures, just great model. I mean, it looks like something LEGO would produce today, and this was produced like 8 years ago. So, the stuff that's out now is very nice, but it's also very expensive, very rare, very sought after. And I wish I got one of these. And if LEGO to make another one would be awesome. Again, the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, that stuff's taking place at Jabba's Palace, and obviously Jabba's Sail Barge was destroyed prior to the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett stuff, which is going to happen, but regardless, to get a new one would be pretty neat, and it's a pretty nice vehicle, pretty iconic one, and I know there's the whole issue with Jabba's Palace and that kind of thing that happened a while ago, but still, it's iconic, it's Star Wars. I mean, who wouldn't want to see this, right? Continuing on, one that I think has been kind of a surprise that we haven't seen a set like this in a while is the Endor bunker here from over 10 years ago. And this is a pretty solid set. One of my friends had this set, and just a lot of nostalgia for this set and just this kind of era of LEGO Star Wars. And, this includes the AT-ST, so, I mean, that's a throw-in I guess you can make a new model of, like I mentioned earlier. Not to mention, though, just a lot of Ewoks, a lot of Stormtroopers, a lot of Endor Rebel Troopers, a lot of stuff in this set, and we haven't gotten one since this one, which is kind of crazy. We've gotten some Endor stuff, battle packs, that kind of thing, but we haven't gotten a full-fledged Endor bunker set in a while, and, this set, I say full-fledged, but it's not even really that much full-fledged. I mean, we get only, like, half of a bunker and some troopers here and there. It's a big, nice set, but I think LEGO could really even make maybe like a Master Builder Series UCS version of this set like they did with Hoth and such, and they could just really do an upgrade for this set, and it could really be a lot better. I mean, I know we got the Ewok Village a few years ago, but we haven't gotten this, and to me this could be something really awesome, really special, really big, really grand, and why not 2022, am I right? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Again, there's a lot of original trilogy stuff out there, but unfortunately, LEGO has done pretty much all of it because why wouldn't they? They do original trilogy stuff every year, all the time, and eventually, you just run out of ideas and new stuff to make, and ultimately, everything in this video I don't even think is new. It's all just remakes of stuff that they've already done because there really isn't that much new stuff to do. I mean, I guess the dual set's a new idea, but still, it's an iconic set. We've gone, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan in those uniforms and costumes and all that kind of stuff. Appearances, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, tons of times, and, it's not all that new, I guess. It takes place on the Death Star, all that kind of stuff. But to do it in an individual set would be kind of neat. Regardless, though, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time on JT Bricks.